Effective communication in midwifery. The effective interpersonal communication and counseling skills that play a large part in midwifery practice. Active listening, empathy, problem solving, and the core counseling skills of assessment, goal setting, and using motivational tools. From building a trusting relationship at the first appointment with client through to the birth and the postpartum visits, midwives will encounter many situations in which they will need effective communication tools in their repertoire and skills to utilize them. Midwives will also use these tools with clients' families, colleagues, other professionals, students, and others. There will be times when communication is urgent and factual, and times when it will be warm and empathic, as midwives need to relay everything from good to terrible news. Each time a midwife communicates, they must do so from the position of understanding who their audience is, what they want or need, what information needs to be conveyed, and what role their own thoughts and emotions play in the communication. It takes a great deal of self-awareness and practice to become an effective communicator. To be an effective communicator and counselor, the midwife must understand their own values, beliefs, and personal characteristics, and how this may impact their work with clients. Our values provide guidance for us as individuals, determining what we believe to be right and wrong, and good and bad. They also influence what we deem to be of worth and importance in our lives. Whether we realize it or not, our values inform us in our everyday lives and in the client or counseling and client or midwife relationship. It is essential that anyone working with people in any kind of counseling capacity be aware of their own values and beliefs and be self-aware of their emotional, physical, and mental response to the client. This means taking time to reflect on your beliefs and assess their effect on your feelings and emotions. That is, checking in with yourself to assess what is happening internally. You may ask yourself, am I feeling strong emotions as I listen? Do I feel stress or discomfort in my body? Are there words and phrases running through my mind that prevent me from being able to fully attend to what the client is saying? As a midwife, if you're feeling emotionally activated, you can utilize self-regulation tool to manage the activation. Self-regulation tools include slowing down the breath, taking a sip of water, refocusing on the client, and, if necessary, asking for a brief break in the meeting. From this increased self-awareness comes the ability to set and maintain professional and personal boundaries. These boundaries provide emotional safety for both midwives and their client as they navigate the transformative experience of birth together. Awareness of personal values and belief also allow the counselors to work in a non-judgmental way with clients that have opposing values or refer such clients to an alternative resource more congruent with the client's values. There is no standard that states that a counselor must ignore their own values and beliefs entirely. But ethical practice requires that you not impose your personal values and beliefs on the person with whom you're counseling. In most cases, it is not fair to expect midwives to ignore very strongly held values and beliefs in order to serve the needs of clients. There is no shame acknowledging to oneself that it would be difficult, if not impossible, to work with certain clients because of a fundamental clash over values, beliefs, or consequently behaviors. Referring the clients to another midwives solves the problem while ensuring that the client receives the services they need.